Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells, the Strength and Swings class. My name is Lauryn. We have our kettlebell off to the side, which we'll get to soon after a nice body weight warm up. And then this is week 5 of our progressions. We've been progressing our single arm swings, our get-ups, our presses, and our squats, and we're going to put it all together into a culminating workout here. We'll have one more week though where we'll even ramp it up one more notch. Let's get started first with our body weight, and then we'll progress with our kettlebell. As usual, start with your feet underneath you, which is a good place for them. Spread out the toes, gripping the floor. Balls of feet connected, heels, but then the foot gripping. As you do that, the feet or the legs might turn out slightly, engaging the butt cheeks. Then we have that ribs to hips, could take a punch. Shoulders gently retracted, chin tuck. And then from there, we'll take a light glance over his shoulder and slowly back to center. And glance over his shoulder and back to center. Next, with your nose as the pivot point, an ear towards the shoulder, and pull your head back on straight. Ear towards the shoulder, head back on straight. Next, our face will slide forward, and then gently tuck your chin back. Do that one more time, chicken neck, head forward, and then tuck the chin. Keeping the arms at the side, we'll gently elevate the shoulders to shrug, and then pull them down. One more time, elevate to shrug, and pull the blades down. Next, press those shoulder blades forward, but try to leave the arms at your sides. The blades do the work, and then the blades lightly retract. One more time. Blades press forward, blades retract. Next, because we'll press later, let's bring that imaginary bell into our rack position. From here, keep that shoulder blade set, engaging the lat, and slowly press that arm towards your safe overhead. It might start out here, and that's okay. It might start up here. Wherever it is, let's again elevate the shoulder to shrug, pull the shoulder down, try to bring the arm back into a more vertical position, but keep the elbow straight. Repeat, elevate blade, pull down, re-straighten the arm, try to retract it or get it to more vertical. One more time, elevate, pull down, straighten elbow. Hide that ear with the bicep in your overhead position while keeping your ribs to your hips. Then let's engage the lat and pull that bell down. Back to the rack position, vertical forearm, and then let it go. Give it a little shake, repeat on the other side. Rack, hold, ribs, cheeks, vertical forearm. Slowly press your arm to your safe overhead. Once it's there, gently elevate the shoulder blade, and then pull it down. Keep the elbow straight, try to pull more vertical. Elevate, pull down, straighten, verticalize. One more time. Elevate, pull down, straighten, vertical, ribs to hips. Pull that bell back down to the rack position. Lats, 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 lats. Vertical forearm, and then toss it away. Great job. To the rib cage. Feet slightly wider than the hips, arms across the chest, shoulder blades retracted, hips stay facing forward, chin tucks. That upper body is going to rotate one direction, and then with your core, pull yourself back to center. Repeat the other way. Lightly rotate, and then return to center. Next, let's segment this. So head will rotate first, then the upper body will follow. Stay here. Pull your blades back together. Try to rotate a little further, then head back to center, shoulders back to center. Other way, head, rib cage, blades stay together. Try to go a little further, then head to center and shoulders to center. Whew, give that a shake. To the hips. Let's do the hips from all four. So to the hips in a second. To get to the hips, let's press the knees over the toes. Hang out, maybe a little side to side rock here, but keep the shoulders stacked over top. Let's find a balance on those points. Press up out of that. Knees stay straight, descend down. Go back up. Knees bend. Now find your heels staying the same height. Then roll up again, try to sink a little lower, but then can you find the heels again? And then on this time, we'll come all the way down. Our knees will land, our hips will extend. Now for a little fun, matrix style, keep your knees, hips, and shoulders in one line. Connect ribs to hips as you slowly lean back. Go as far as you can and be able to pull back out of that. Let's do that 2 more times. Ribs to hips, core brace, leaning back, and rump. Last time, hips stay extended. Keep that connection. Up to tall. Untuck the toes, sit back, and then press through. We'll come to all fours, do a quick wrist warm up, and then get those hips a-bopping. As the hands come down, it's all 8 fingertips right now on the floor. Pull your shoulders out of your ears, rotate your elbow pits forward. Now place all 8 fingers on the floor, but keep those palms up. Are your shoulders still straight and your elbows down? Now gently rock from your index to your pinky and your index to your pinky. And then come back to center. Keep the elbows straight, palms find the floor. Next, we'll rotate the elbow pits backwards. And then we'll rotate the elbow pits forwards. Repeat again. Elbow pits backwards, elbow pits forward. Great. Let's draw some light shoulder circles, or distributing our weight through our wrist by drawing circles. And feel that transfer of weight from the pinky to the index to the thumb, all the way across the hand. Switch directions, working on that wrist extension here, which we'll have when we do our get up. Back to center, palms will press away, fingers will flick, give that a little shake. Next, we'll do our 3 positional hips. So we'll come to the floor on all fours. We'll lift our leg back into hip extension. So it'll look like this, but fast motion. Hip extension, hold. Bring it through. Keep the tailbone to the ceiling, knee towards chest, hold. Bring it back to parallel, lift it out to the side, hold. Back underneath. Okay, come on down. All fours. Chin slightly tucked, toes tucked. With a light tuck under as to brace the core. Bend a single knee, heel to butt. Slowly just start to kick towards the ceiling. Keep those hips square to the floor. Kick the ceiling and hold for 3, 2. Now hips stay square. Tailbone will slightly tip towards the ceiling as you bring that knee into hip flexion. Knee towards chest. Hold for 3, 2. Back to parallel quads. Once there, lift the leg up to the side. The knee should still be bent. The hips square to the floor. Lift and hold. Bowl of water on your back, not spilling. Pull that leg back underneath. Press the floor away. You don't have to spin around, but I will. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Gentle chin tuck, shoulders packed. Bend a single knee. Ribs to hips. Slowly start to kick the ceiling. Our hip extension here is actually coming from our hip, not our low back. So avoid that drama in the low back as you kick the ceiling. Now, keep the tailbone tipped towards the ceiling as that knee starts to come towards that hip flexion. This will prevent the low back from rounding and will actually be hips, not low back. 3, 2, back to parallel legs. Next, lift the leg out to the side. No tipping. Oh, that's hard. For 3, 2, return legs underneath. Whew. Let's tipping the tailbone to the ceiling, lift the hips up, hang out in our A-frame down dog-like shape. Breathe. Maybe try to press the heels towards the floor, but I'd rather your heels hover off the floor and you prioritize that long spine. So no rounding. Then we'll bend our knees, walk our hands towards our feet through our hinge, and we'll bammo up to tall. We're warming up today's practice with a couple planks mixed with some squats and some single arm swings. So let's get started. Sorry, just had to read my notes there. First, we'll come out into our plank. Using our hinge again to get there. Chip chop on the hips. Load up those hamstrings and glutes. Feel those vertical shins. Prepare that for our single arm swings. And then slowly walk yourself out into your high plank position. In this position, our hips are slightly tucked under to bring our ribs to our hips. Our shoulders are packed. We're breathing and our cheeks are squeezed. Our hips are the same line as our shoulders. Hold. Pull the floor together underneath you like you're rippling the rubber floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, tipping the tailbone to the ceiling. The hips will lift. Slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Come to that hinge position and press through all the way to tall. Excellent job. Let's warm up that squat. With our feet in our regular squat stance. Find that position for you. Let's pull together. Feel those adductors. Then gently push down and away, feeling those cheeks. Pull the legs back together and come on down into our low squat. Can we rock a little bit side to side here as we did in our other squat, pressing the knees towards over the toes, but keeping the chest up. Drive down and away into the floor, standing up tall. Repeat again. Let's pull ourselves down. This time, arms will find the inside of those legs. Arms push out, legs push in. Hold. Breathe for 3, 2, then try to pry those legs off of the arms. Put the arms back on, repeat. Legs push in, arms push out for 3, 2. Then pry the legs off the arms, press down and away. Hips drive through, all the way to tall. Give that a little shake. One more squat here. Pulling ourselves back down. This time keeping the foot heavy, but trying to gently roll in and then press open. And roll in and press open. And push down and out and come to tall. Give that a little shake. We're walking back out into our plank again. This time we're going to flick the floor away with a single leg, making a 3-point plank, 2 hands of contact and 1 foot. Let's use our hinge again. Chip chop. Walk yourself back out. Establish a good high plank first, meaning cheeks squeezed, shoulders packed. Now, take a foot, flick, hold, hips are square. Reach that leg long out the back, feel that cheek for 3, 2, toes down, switch, flick, hold, reach long, squeeze, 3, 2, switch. One more time each leg. Breathing, bracing. Last time. Then both feet down, hips lift. Walk your hands back to your feet. Press through all the way to tall. Shake that out. We're back up here. This time we'll warm up our lunges as we're going to get into some get-ups soon. So let's do a warm-up lunge. High, medium, low. Take a single leg, step it back into your high lunge position. Right now, we're up on that back foot. We're pressing that back hip forward and that front leg in, and we're staying high right now. So just start pulling the floor together. Feel that top cheek and feel the underside of that other leg for 3, 2. Now let's drop to medium position. In this medium position again, try to drive that hip under, but pull that front leg in. Staying square, shoulders over top of hips. Feel the pull. Now let's drop even lower to that hover position. We should have horizontal level hips, back hip still extended, and then soft landing. Now right now, let's pull the floor together underneath us. Okay, now let's push down and away. And as we push down and away, we should start to feel the underside of that front cheek, the back side of that back cheek, so much that we could hover off the floor, but stay stacked. And then land. Push down and forward, down and back. Press through to tall. Squeeze them. Great. Same thing other side. Start high. Other leg back. We're stacked. As we descend in our lunge, we're pulling together. So that back hip is extending forward, that front leg pulling into its sockets, maintaining those level hips. Now keep pulling and find that medium position. Can you keep that tension underneath you? Stay stacked. 3, 2, 1 more. Find that hover just off the floor. That front shin is fairly vertical. Our front heel is on the floor, and then soft landing. Okay, for 1 second, change that tension, pushing forward and back. Now re-pull it in together. Pull that back femur in, press that back hip forward, drive down, hover, and then land. 1 more time, forward and back, and up. 1 more plank, because we're getting into some single arm swings today. We'll be taking away a hand in our 3-point plank. Make sure the hips stay square to the floor. Here we go. Chop back. Walk yourself out. Establish a good plank hold for now. Squeezing cheeks, bracing core. Without twisting or dipping, take a hand, transfer to a single hand. Maybe we'll use that offside as a light outrigger. Place down, switch. There's going to be a small transfer of weight, but there should be no twisting. 1 more time each way. Top shoulder packed. Start transferring that weight. Stay square. Breathe. And down. Last time, hold. And then both hands down. Lift the hips up. Walk the feet back, hands back, and press through. Whew. To tall. Nice little warm up there. We'll grab our bell and we'll warm up our single arm swings here. So I know what's ahead. I know it's a little bit cheating. So today I'm going to use a slightly lighter bell. Not my heavy bell, not my really light bell, just my Goldilocks bell. Because we'll be spending a little more time underneath this bell, doing a get up and right away followed by some swings. Let's warm up our swings first. Standing behind the bell, we'll do our routine where we do 2 hike passes on each side. So hip hinge, grip your bell, tip, pull to the zipper, park, repeat, pull, park. And by 2, I mean 3. Pull, park. Stand up without, repeat on the other side. 3, hinge grip, pull, park, pull, park. One more time, and park. Up without. We'll come back to that first side. 3 single arm stop swings. 1 full swing, park. Here we go. Tip, pull, swing, through, park, repeat. At the top of that swing, woo, we're in that plank position we practiced with 1 arm out front and both hips square. Repeat on the other side for 3. Off arm swings with you and ends up at the top, either in front tapping the bell or in that rack position. And park. Whew. Putting it all together, 3 continuous swings each arm. Hip hinge, grip tip, 3. And park. We're timing that strong exhale with our hips snapping through. Repeat on that second side. Hinge, grip. And park. Whew. Breathe. Take a drink. Relax, but not for long. All right. The first part of today's routine, we will be lying down. We'll do a get up. I'm going to say an arm. You can switch, might be tricky. We're going to do a get up on our right side. Once we're up, we'll pull the bell down to the rack position, and from there, 5 single arm swings. Then the bell will go down. We'll take it in our left hand. We'll press it up, and we'll go down on the other side. And then we'll repeat alternating sides here. Don't worry, I'll keep track. I might have left something out, so stick with me here. All you need to know is you're lying down. Your right arm has the kettlebell, and you're doing a get up to the top. I'll meet you there. Cuddle, roll, press. Hip extends, pull to elbow. Find your hand. A bridge, a sweep. Hand presses away, front foot moves. I'm turning around just to see you again. Pull the bell down to the rack position. From the rack, we're going to come through the legs and start for 5 swings. Through and 5. 2, 1, park the bell. Place it down. Stand up. Give it a little shake. On the left side, we'll be picking it up. We're actually going to do 5 swings on the left. We'll clean the bell, press it, and get down with the left. Here we go. Hip hinge. 5 swings. 1, 2, 3. On this next one, clean to rack. Whoop. Press. Pop. Leg you can touch. Get up, down. Take your time, rotating around and under that bell. Sweep, elbow to your back. Pull the bell down. Cuddle it. Take a second. Don't stand up, just stay down here. We're going to do the same drill in reverse. So we're going to start with our left hand coming back up. 5 swing, bells goes down, back down on the right. Here we go. Cuddle. We're on our left still. Press. Get up. Hip drive. Find your hand. Bridge sweep. Press the floor away. Front foot moves. Up. Pull the bell down to rack, followed by 5 swings. 5. Park the bell. Take a second off. Little breather. We'll pick it up in our right hand. 5 swings, a clean and a press. Here we go. Hinge. 5. Clean. And then press. Once you've pressed, do your get up, back down. That bell's on the right side here. Rotate, hinge, sweep, elbow to your back. Pull the bell down, place it down, take a couple seconds off. All right, our ultimate goal is we won't be putting that bell down. I know, pretty wild. Let's do it one more time in the same routine. Right side, cuddle, roll, press. Here we go. Up, step by step. Press both legs. Pull the bell down to the rack. 5 swings. 1. Park the bell. Up without. Couple seconds off. Left hand does the work. Standing in front of your bell, left side. Hinge, 5 swings. Clean. Press. Get up, down. That leg, you can touch that drop back lunge we warmed up. Hinge and rotate. Sweep, elbow, and back down. Now, either break by putting the bell down, or could you keep it in your arm here for a couple seconds? Take a breath. When you're ready, return to the top with this bell. Press. Coming back up on that left side, trying not to have put that bell down. Pull it down to rack. 5 swings. 1, 2, park. Breathe. One more round on this right side. We'll do our 5 swings on our right. Press it. Get up, down. Try to keep it in that right arm. Get up, back up with it. We'll put it down from there. Here we go. 5 rights. And then clean and press. And then get back down. Take your time. Breathe. You're rotating to look at your bell. So as we get to the floor here, if you need to put it down to take a break, place it down. Otherwise, just hold it in this firing range. Breathe. One more breath. Now let's try to get up with it. Hip drive. Press. Lift, sweep. Pressing the floor away. Front foot. Up. One more set of swings on this side and then a full break. Here we go. 5. And park. Whew. That was a little bit of time underneath that bell. How'd it feel? Breathe in and out the nose. Try to slow that down a bit. So as we've been working throughout the past weeks, we've been adding on. Starting with our single arm swings. Then we did some cleans. And we connected our cleans and presses. We added those to the get up. And now we're putting our get ups, swings, cleans, and presses all together. We'll take a little break from that. But don't be surprised if it appears again one more time tonight. In the meantime, let's do a couple sets of squats and presses. All right. Maybe that bell that you've been working with. It may be a different bell. It's up to you. Let's start one set of goblet squats. We'll be over top of our bell. Use your hinge. Pull, catch. 5 squats. Pull yourself down to tall. Feel that core brace. We're trying to break 90, but we're also trying to keep that extended spine. Last one. Hinge. Bell goes down. Great. Next, we're going to press. We're gonna do this for 3 rounds here. So what's a number you could press your bell for? If it's more than 5, you should grab a heavier load if you could. Or pop it upside down into that bottoms up position. I'm gonna try my first set at number 3 each side. I might add a rep as I go. 3 single arm presses for me. Here we go. Cheek clean. When you press, maintain that tension in the off arm, the butt squeeze, the vertical forearm, and then 2 hands, park the bell. Little shake. Same number on the other side. Over top of your bell. Hinge grip and press. And then park. Great. Take a step away. Wipe your brow. Breathe. Another set of 5 presses. Nope, 5 squats. Back over top. Use your hinge. Pull to that goblet position. Pull down for 5. And hook. 3. 4, we're keeping those shoulders retracted, but the elbows in. 5, park the bell. In that goblet position, the bell is nice and close, but it's not resting on my chest. Breathe. Back to our press number. 3 felt good. I'm gonna try for 4 on each side. When you're ready, first side, your number. And park. Take a couple seconds off before that second side. Breathe. Here we go. Same thing. Second side. Cheek clean. Same number. And park. Excellent. We'll have one more round of this before the ultimate finisher. Don't worry, you've already done it today. 5 squats. Here we go. Hip hinge, grip, pull catch. Last set of 5. Pulling ourselves down, hopping to tall. Retracted blades, but elbows in. Bell just off the body, but wearing it on the abs. Last time. And then park. One more set of presses. I am going to try to add that rep, so I'm getting ultimately to 5 here. 3, 4, 5. If 4 felt good and you want to try 5, do it. Maybe 3, 4, 3. Maybe you've stuck to 2s. Whatever your number. Last set of presses. Here we go. And then park. Whew. Take a second. Shake it out. All that tension. A little bit of relaxation too. And one last set of presses here. Over top of your bell. Hinge. Grip. 5. Park. Whew. All right. One last culminating project here. We'll lie down on our right side. We'll do a get up, up with the right arm. Bring it down through the rack position. 5 swings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the bell down. Pick the bell up in your left hand. 5 swings, clean. Press, get up, down in the left. Try not to put the bell down all the way back up. 5 swings, bell down, right side. I'll step you through it. First thing, lie down on the floor. Right side, get up, up. Take your time. So we have A right up, some swings, a left swings, a left down, a left up, some swings, right down. 2 full get-ups left and about, I think that's 20 swings. Here we go. Cuddle, roll, press. Right side has the bell. Hip extend. Find your hand. Bridge sweep. Hand leaves floor. Get to that lunge position and up. Now pull your bell down. And then from here, 5 swings and then park. Here we go. 5. Park the bell. Let it go. A couple seconds off, but not too many. Left arm's gonna pick it up. Do 5 swings, then a clean. Here we go. 5. Next one's a clean. Next is a press. Now get back down on that left side. Once we get to the floor, we're going to try to keep that bell in the firing range position. So that starting position, if you need to put it down, take a second. 3, 2, come back up on that same side. Looking at your bell, left sweep, press away, front foot moves. And now pull the bell down, 5 swings. Last time for the left side. 5. Park the bell. Ooh, that grip, eh? That's hard to work. Get set up. Last time right, 5 swings. Then a clean, pull. Now clean, then a press. Last get up down of the day on your right side. Breathe. Come all the way down to your back. Keep the bell here. I lied a little bit. We're gonna stand up one last time with it. Extend the hip, lift, bridge sweep, and up. Front foot, pull the bell down. Finish just by pulling it down and parking. Great job. Take a second off. Breathe. We can put that bell off to the side and we'll finish with a light little stretch. So we spent a little bit more time underneath that load today, which felt great. Should have been a little bit more work on those grip and arms and that whole body. And again, we have 1 more week of this and we'll put it all together for the ultimate workout next week. It'll be the same, but a little bit different. Let's come down and explore that rotation, that side position as we do in the get up. So from that lunge, just heel toe the leg open to the side. Next, level out those hips, so hike and then pull down. Once pulled down, gently tuck under that back butt cheek. Drive that side leg down and pull it in, but don't go anywhere. As you pull that leg in, keep that back hip extended. Now keep pulling that side leg in and do a light drift. Knee towards over toe. Now as you get out there, press away, but keep extending this back hip forward and feel that adductor as you pull yourself back in. One more time, pull over. Now take this leg and start pulling on the floor. Feel that adductor through the inside and keep the hip extended. Great, we'll heel toe that to the front, zip it underneath, and same thing on the other side. So from that lunge position, heel toe open. You're safe open. It's about 10 or 2 o'clock. Your knee in line with your big toe, or your index toe. Tuck under that back hip. Drive down that side leg and pull it in. Keep that back hip extended. Hips are level. Now we'll pull so much on this leg that we start drifting, but the hip stays extended out the back. Now as you go back, you're pushing, but you're also pulling on this leg to bring you back. One more time, hip stays extended. Gently drift towards the side. Back hip remains pushing forward. Now start pulling on this adductor and pushing away. Pull, 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 pull. Back to tall. Heel toe the leg to the front. Let's stand up to tall. Give it one last little shake. And say thank you for joining me here today on that Strength and Swings class in the Bars and Bells studio. My name is Lauryn. You can check out our website for more information or to sign up for our weekly newsletter. Thursday is our bar class where we'll work on our body weight strength and hip mobility at the bar or a balance aid of your choice. Join us, it's for everyone, you should do it too. Become a member on our website or check out our Patreon to learn out how to support our endeavors. Thank you very much. Until next time, take care, stay strong, and we'll train soon. Goodbye.